second, guys. You might want to fast forward this to when the game starts, because I'm going to share this. I think what I'll do from now on is share the stream first, so then you know that the waiting is over once the game is on. So yeah. So now I'll share the stream. Last one I share to, and then done. Oh wait, one more. Almost forgot. Oh, hello Gavin Green. I haven't seen the chat yet. But welcome to the stream. I'm very excited to do this character. I've been wanting to do this for many years, this character. He's been in the back of my mind for a very long time. And as you know, I tend to swing to vampires a little bit more than liches, even though liches are very cool. I do love liches a lot, but vampires just seem to really get me going. I don't know what it is. It's just like how you feel with liches. It's just something about them. And the fact they're immortal and they live in such strange circumstances, like they drink blood instead of eat food, and drink. I don't even know if they drink water. I don't think they drink water at all. So yeah, and they're not completely physical either. Vampires, they're actually half physical and half what's that word we used to say it? Ethereal or something. It's not really ethereal, it's something else. It's supernatural, basically. This is going to be a very fun stream, because these mods that I've got is something that I enjoy very much. Yep, I think I'm done sharing. Sharing is caring. So now I'll just look at the chat, and then I'll have a look at you. Thank you for your understanding, Gavin. I know that, you know, it's not, you know, if I will, I can look at it this way. I mean, you like undeath anyway, so the idea of undeath, and that's exactly what a vampire is undead. It's just a different state of undeath, a very different state of undeath, but still. But I suppose if I was in your shoes and you were streaming and you were playing your Lich mod, I would still find it very cool. So yeah, it's going to be fun. And I've got some nice mods too, and I've got a new mod selection in the description below. Yeah. ideally, I want to stream your mod, Gavin Green. That would be amazing, because as much as I love Necromancy and Lichdom for Oblivion, I don't really think it's the best mod. It's the best mod available for Oblivion, but it's not the ideal Lichdom mod, and especially when we're talking about your ideas for a liches. Oh yeah, I know. I already know about all that stuff. The undead world is full of factions, actually, and vampires among themselves form their own clans and don't like each other either. So it's very complicated, the undead world. It's not a big tea party where everyone gets along because they're undead. They've all got different motives, different ways of looking at things. Oh yeah, well thank you, the honour is mine. I would really love to stream your mod one day when I have a powerful computer and play modded Skyrim on PC, and yeah, have a look at the mod, and yeah, be really cool. Because I know it's going to be a very excellent Lichdom mod, and that's going to really do it for me, because it's those attention to details that really get me going. It's just not. It's not like the Undeath original mod, where you're just like, okay, you're a dragon priest now, have fun, and that's it. It's not going to end there, which is really good. And that's what I like about this vampire mod, is that it's not just a vampire. Okay, you're a vampire now. Have fun. It's not like that at all. It's very opposite to that. It starts off with very grindy, and you start off very lowly in society of vampires, and oh yeah, and there's clans in this mod. There's heaps of clans. All the undead dungeons that originally had vampires now have their own clans, and you can go in there civilly once you get strong enough and respected enough. And as you climb the ladder of vampire society, which is basically your blood potency, with age and how much blood you've drank, basically eventually you become the count. Well, you don't become the count, but you know what I mean. Like, you become someone very powerful and very and that's the secret life. That's the secret life I'm going to have, as well as be an outstanding member of society, Legionnaire. And that's going to be another thing again. So we've got Fort Akatosh quarters, Fort Akatosh Redux, and this mod adds in an elite class of Legionnaire fighters that really yeah, and basically that's a really complicated mod in itself, and it's going to climb the ladders of that rank, and eventually become a captain of the Imperial city, basically. It's even more complicated than that. There's lots of different. I think you can even choose where eventually you can choose where you want to be stationed. So if you want to be a captain of the Cheydinhal Guard or the Bruma Guard or whatever, if I can vaguely remember. Oh no, you don't become literally a count. Yeah, it's like that. It's like when, if you ever watched the Breton Boys, when you eat the sweet roll and he becomes the count in his own mind because he's just he feels like the count because he's eating this beautiful sweet roll from Salmo the Baker. I wish I could have that mod. It's just such a lovely mod, but it's a little bit risky, that mod, because depending on your installment will determine how stable it is, because it has weird conflicts, because it's actually quite a complicated mod, I found out. Salmo the Baker is complicated. It's not necessarily made in a bad way, it's just, I thought it was, but it's not. It's just because it does a lot of things adds traveling NPCs to deliver goods and stuff through the Coble system, and because the ingredients are part of Coble, even if they're in your inventory, they'll disappear if you don't eat them. Which, not straight away, but when it's time to, which will create problems in itself, because, inventory items disappearing in your inventory, well, that would cause big issues for stability. So, best not to have that mod, because, you can't remember, oh, was this item from Salmo the Baker? Is this item from Salmo the Baker? You won't remember, and so I can't use that mod. It's a really cool mod though. It's lovely. It gives Salmo the Baker and Skingrad lots of justice. It really does. But yeah, ideally I would have loved to use better cities without unique landscapes, but I just Fort Akatosh Redux is an absolutely huge mod as well. It's full of quests. Climbing the ladder of the ranks involves lots of quests and earning your name and stuff like that. So it's going to be serious business. Then not only that, but we've also got Masker's Oblivion Overhaul, which is one of the best, well, I believe, and lots of other people believe, the best mod for Oblivion, period. Because Masker's Oblivion Overhaul, well, it just touches every single part of the game in such a way that allows it to be very compatible with even other overhauls that do roughly the same stuff. The reason why Masker's is so much better though is because, it's hard to explain, but there's just so many really interesting and fun things to do, as well as lots of new dungeons, and I've got better dungeons as well. Not that we're really going to appreciate that mod so much because, it's these really D&D type dungeons. Very traditional D&D type dungeons, and they're very specific. They all look the same. They all look like how a D&D dungeon looks out on the outside.
I'm glad he'll train others in the skill.
I'm glad he'll train others in the skill. Yes. Having lots of fun with my mods. I love that voice actor. Shame he died.
Good to see you.
Good to see you. Soon I will be you, standing there. Not that I'm going to take your job. Be my duties. I'm gonna have to roleplay the Legionnaire carefully and start the main quest before I become a Legionnaire, because the Legionnaire quest, the whole Fort Akatosh Redux is designed around the main quest, so it's probably going to have compatibility issues with the state that this really cool mod adds, this main quest delayer adds. So I'm going to have to make sure that everything is normal as far as the mod is concerned. So there won't be any quests where there will be an Oblivion gate suddenly opening, because I know that it's going to. Oh, this is my chance. I've also got another mod, thunderstorms or just light or just rain sounds inside. So I'm going to see if it works. And I've got Masker's Oblivion Overhaul loading screens. Hang on. Hope it works. It was a very lightweight mod. Oh, it's not really technically raining yet. Oh no! It's just, he died a long time ago. This actor, this actor died a long time ago. He was a good friend of team at Bethesda back in the day, and he was an English actor, and he was the voice for the Bretons. The one that sounds like this, the one that talks like this, has that very unique accent. Even by British standards, very unique accent. It's just the way he, I don't know, he's very posh man. But he died not long after Skyrim was released, or just before, I think, or just after, sometime around there. Then after him, Master, what was his name? One of the Greybeards, the main character Greybeard. What was his name? Ungear. Master Ungear died in real life. Is the actor, the voice. He was very old though. He was older than Joffrey character was. I can't remember his name, but I could find out for you, but I don't want to really exit the... And I don't think this mod is really working. Maybe... Yeah. I want it to storm. If it storms... Because there's no wind or anything, so as soon as the rain starts kicking in, I'm going to go into that door and see if the mod is working, because it's a really cool idea. Or maybe I should just continue playing the game.
Hail, good citizen. How can I be of service?
What are we doing? Alright, so it's gonna be not really much of a sightseeing because it's raining. The rain's on, but it's still... That's an Oblivion Reloaded thing. It's got to do with the way... Because the way the vanilla weather works in this game is very buggy, to say the least. Of course it's buggy, it's a Bethesda game, but I mean, it's got a specific bug. Oh, here we go. The rain's on now. Wait for it to get heavier. It's a very lightweight mod, but I'll be able to hear rain sounds inside. Oh, awesome. Oh, that's cozy. I love that feeling of going in. It just gives that feel of coziness.
What is it now?
If I had a question about heavy armor, I'd probably ask Varnado at the best defense.
He knows a lot about it. Plus, he'll teach others how to use heavy.
Excellent. So now I've got something to look forward to when it comes to rain. Go inside, have a tea, coffee. Oh, there's Masker's Oblivion Overhaul at work. One of the dudes. They're not essential though, which puzzles me. I don't know how it works, but Masker's Oblivion Overhaul has a lot of named NPCs and creatures, so I'm guessing that just another one takes his place if he dies in the wilderness. Oh dear, these loading screens are lovely. Oh, put that back. Now, I always start off as a pretty wealthy person because I just love the gold, but he's only got 1,000 gold, so I can't really afford shit. So I'm going to just take this horse, which I found down there. It's a wild horse, but I can still ride it, so it's not that wild. Maybe it's a horse that got away from Snack Barbara, whatever her name is. I've got a few house mods. Rosethorn Manor. No, not Rosethorn Manor. What's it called? Hang on. It's called Red Rose Manor. Oswell Cottage, and that's it. With Coble compatibility as well as Coble animals, farm animals. Nothing else. No other house mods. I feel too many houses is a little bit too, well, it's not very realistic. It's not very realistic. I mean, as a vampire, I don't know. I just think too many house mods are a bit silly. I know I love house mods because they're nice and pretty, but yeah. And we don't have modded music because that modded music was starting to also annoy me. The vanilla feel as well. The problem with having too much modded music is that you don't get to hear Piece of Akatosh, for instance. This beautiful music was something that I listened to back when I was very, very stressed out and got through hard times in my life through this game. But enough of that. Let's go through the forest. We've got Far Cry grass and nice flowers, let there be flowers, as well as the custom density and the colouring. No landscape changes. There's absolutely no landscape changes as far as I know. I'm using land magic just in case because that mod is honestly really, really good for land tears and also fixing floating trees. Because some things, if you're not using the unofficial Oblivion patch like me, then you're going to have a few floating trees left by Bethesda. So land magic fixes all that. And I'm using the usual distant landscape, distant LOD generator. I'm not using any other mod that lowers frames, which is the what's it called? What's that mod called? Test for LodGen, because it's too demanding for frames. If I was to run that tool, it will generate better distant LODs for all the cities plus the Fort Akatosh, and you'll see Fort Akatosh miles away, like all the way, because Fort Akatosh is somewhere down there. You'll see it, which is good. You know, you would love to see it, but the problem is Oblivion really doesn't like too much distant LODs, which is why GBR added in the culling effect, which helps reduce and disables LODs that aren't the Imperial city, which is really cool. But yeah, I didn't use a Necromancer mod, sorry. I was thinking about it and I thought, oh well, I'm not really sure what he'd be doing, because you know, vampires and necromancers don't get along anyway. And necromancers would only want to experiment on me because I'm a vampire, so it wouldn't really work out. So I couldn't see a role-playing thing that fit. But he's going to be a good character, a very on the surface a good character anyway. Secretly he's a blood drinker, but he's not a vampire yet or a legionnaire. I'm going to have to earn the strength, gain the strength to earn the title of those things. Being a vampire is going to be very hard because this mod is very very grindy at first. Extremely grindy, in fact. In fact, the base mod is even more grindy in the fact that it doesn't give you any freedom from the sun. Whereas I modified the mod. I didn't do it myself, but I installed a mod that modifies the mod that exempts me from sun damage when I'm fully fed. And I'm not starving. I mean, as soon as I get a little bit hungry though, bang, for sun damage. And then as I get hungrier, the sun damage gets worse. Okay. I don't know if I'm going to buy one yet. I need a house first. But I know what we'll do. We'll go to Skingrad and get that manor. Red Rose Manor. Let's go this way. It's probably quicker. It doesn't really matter which way I go. I think either way is... maybe this way again. Sorry guys. I know backtracking is not very... Well... Oblivion's nice and atmospheric. And you might notice that some trees are a bit bigger than usual. That's because enhanced trees and flora is at work. Also, I've got this mode. I've got this on heat mode 4 for Oblivion Reloaded combined, as well as using Ian Boost. And because graphics mods, even when they're just slight graphics mods, like you can't even really tell that this is a texture replacer. Maybe just a little bit, you can tell. But all the roads and everything and the rocks have all slightly higher resolution textures. But it's not 1K or anything. So it's just hardly noticeable, but noticeable enough that you don't feel the game is so old, even though it probably is. I mean the game is old, but oh yeah. See, that's new. Little details on the flora. It's very nice. Nice to see the mods working too. I need to have about 4,000 gold to be able to buy that house after I've done the quest for them, so I'm gonna have to. And there's no real urgency to be a necromancer, so even though being a vampire would also allow me to mingle with the undead, but until then Won't see any reason to go there yet. Look at that. Slightly more bloomy. Oh, hello. That's a little camera position mistake on Oblivion Reloaded Combine's part. That's going to be fixed soon anyway. As soon as GBR has been stuck for some reason. There's something preventing him from being able to add things to Oblivion Reloaded Combined at the moment. So we have to be patient. Yeah. I would have loved Legion occupied forts as well, but that just adds a lot of landscape different changes, and it's nice, but it's not as though the mod, because it's a different separate mod than Fort Akatosh Redux. I won't have any reason to go to them, so we'll just add this little thing that doesn't really make sense. I mean, I suppose I don't know. Oh, it's gonna rain. Coral. No, we're not going to Coral. And you know, I don't really mind. I've had my Better Cities and Unique Landscapes fixed. I don't really mind going without them, because Better Cities is great and everything, and everything. But when I add it with, I would have used it if I could choose. If it was a perfect world, I would choose Better Cities even still in this playthrough, but the problem is adding it along with all these other huge mods like Massacres, Oblivion, Overhaul isn't the best thing to do. Isn't the best thing to do, because eventually, you know, this game only utilizes one core of gaming processor. It's not. And if you guys are trying to talk to me, I'm sorry, but for some reason my chat doesn't seem to be loading. It's stuck again. So sorry guys if you're trying to ask me things and I'm not answering. I can't really see anything, so hang on. I'll just maybe exit and re-enter. Okay, no one said anything. Okay, good. Good thing about YouTube chat is that even though it stops loading and stuff, you can always re-enter and see chat that was there before. It has a timer before the texts fade away. It really helps the streamer to backtrack any comments he might have missed, or she. It's really helpful. Oh wow. I think that's a vanilla sized tree, but that looks huge. Oh. And even with the flora additions and everything, I mean, the FPS isn't the best here, but it's nowhere near as tanky as what Unique Landscapes can do, unfortunately. I really wish I could use Unique Landscapes, but I mean, there was a time before, and that's the thing, with Skyrim, you don't need anything like that because the game is so so amazingly detailed with views and stuff, but this game doesn't have that sort of stuff because it's older. But because we have that Sky, we can just go and play Skyrim if we feel like that sort of stuff. We can go play Skyrim, you know. It's nice to have the more vanilla aesthetic as well. I'm just trying to find reasons for not using unique landscapes, but you know, it does chew up the frames a bit too much, and I know it's disorientating for a lot of viewers. Especially, you know, it's nice to look at, but at the same time it's not, because I mean those frames were absolutely low at some places. I don't know why. GBR said it's because the meshes and textures in some areas are not optimized well. So yeah, that's probably one of the reasons. It's not just because of the clutter. The clutter's one thing, but yeah. Unique Landscapes is a compilation mod, a very huge compilation mod, so yeah, I can imagine that author just maintains the mods by adding patches and stuff. He absolutely loves making patches for that mod, as well as Better Cities. He's made tons of them. But yeah, over here. Gotta have that run, go. Gotta have that little song and dance. That's if he's around, because it's a bit late in the day now. He might be fussing with his scraps of paper that he's paranoid, very paranoid, and conjuring up conspiracy theories in his head. Honestly, can really relate to Glathia. I've said it before, but I'll say it again. Glathia is someone I can actually relate to, because I suffer from paranoid schizophrenia. And
Who will help an old
even though the medication nullifies it a lot, it doesn't stop it when my brain's not occupied. And someone like Glathia is, you know, in a time where medieval, there's no real mental health awareness in Cyrodiil or Tamriel, so there's no real, yeah. But the way they dealt with Glathia is very true for the medieval time, where they just killed him before, you know, turning on the residents, because it's very much what the law enforcement do. Unfortunately, it can very easily happen in real life. There's some countries where law enforcement's a lot more lenient and patient, but the West doesn't really have that. We've got some pretty tough. Here we go.
Over here! Yes, you. We can't talk here. Too public. Meet me behind the great chapel at midnight. Don't let anyone follow you. I'll make it worth your while.
I didn't have a problem with, there he goes, in there. I didn't have a problem with people thinking people were following me and stuff and watching me. I did honestly believe that there was a society after me though, which is what Glath here believes. But I didn't get to the stage where I thought that people around me were in on it. Which is good. I was medicated before it got that bad. So, let's go into an inn. Have a...
Hello.
Hello. Go into an... I love this inn. Favorite inn. Hang on a second. Oh yeah, storm sounds. Oh, so it has wind sounds and stuff. Sorry, put the music back on.
I haven't time for fools.
Okay.
I'm Ma Grimogok, proprietor of Two Sisters Lodge. My sister and I own the place. Two sisters, see? Need a bed? Good food? Make it quick.
Good thing about my leveling mod is that
You good? Oh,
when you
that's I get you.
coerce
What a
with
wonderful
people, you
compliment.
get points. So it's ideal to do this. And it's actually something I like doing. Ah, oops.
What? I doubt it. What? You should be ashamed. I see.
Got more personality so people can like me easier.
May I interest you in some of my fine wares?
Some nice food. Ooh. Cozy, cozy. Okay, let's get a... I think you'll just have a herbal tea. Maybe just a green tea. Wow, green tea cures disease on self. Awesome. You'd think the herbal tea would. That resists disease 75% for 120 seconds. Very useful. Very useful. I'll get a green tea. Might just keep it. Maybe have two, because that's a cure disease potion right there. How's that? To drink now, I'll have a minstrel dark ale.
You're a fine negotiator. Thank you for your patronage. Good day.
I love this sort of stuff where I can just getting messages from people. Haven't heard from that person for a very long time. I thought they were here. Oh no, we're not waiting. Have a Mist of Dark Ale. Have a nice dark ale. Get a room.
Hi there. What? You need some place to rest? I can rent you a room for the night for 10 gold. Okay then. It's upstairs, the room at the west end of the hall. That's to your right when you come out the door. Enjoy. Farewell.
Not sure what the Coble mod that does item interchange. Not sure. All these paintings are all unique. Not all of them, I don't think, but there's a lot more different paintings now, which is excellent. They're very, yeah, gives a nice medieval vibe. Got that mod. Forgot to add that one in the description. I've got what it's called too. It's got some simple name. It's just paintings, I think. Unique paintings or something. Let's go to bed. Oh, I forgot to eat. Oh well. That's why we don't have a survival mod, because that can get very annoying and in the way of vampirism too. Because vampirism is a survival mod in itself, but for vampires, you gotta still drink blood. Anyway. 12 hours. I like to sleep in a little bit because there's a current little bug with disorientating bug with Oblivion Reloaded combined, new lighting feature that has moon rays, like the same sort of feature that God Rays is, but for moon. And I'm hoping that there won't be any problems with vampirism, because since it's God Rays, I'm hoping that it hasn't changed the moon technically to the sun. Hopefully, probably not. Probably not. It's a separate little thing. So, and it's only a shader at the end of the day, so I'm pretty sure it won't do anything to vampirism. Like I won't get sun damage at night, which is good. Hopefully. But yeah. Nearly at level 2. See, I can just bum around and do this stuff and relax and still make progress and level up. I just...
What can I do for you?
And I actually think there was an incompatibility, Mr. Gavin Green. There was an incompatibility with my leveling mod and my what's it called? What do you call it? Like necromancy and lichdom. When I turned into a lich, I would straight away get up, level up. I'd level up heaps, which is
all right.
Strange. I don't know why that was happening, but
please, I'm embarrassed. Sure.
Thought that
That's just talk.
I gained. Must have been how the mod works, but it thought that I gained fame.
You can't scare me.
Every time I turned back into a humanoid.
That's not bad. Good day.
Alright, so what have we got? We've got willpower, endurance. We'll need a bit of strength, willpower, endurance. Oh, and I felt also that the way I've done my leveling is a bit overpowered, so I made this Maskers Oblivion Overhaul setting on expert, so you won't feel like I'm an absolute tank. Hopefully. Hey Nezradul, what's up? Yeah, thank you. It is good to see. Good that I'm streaming. It's good to see you again, Nezradul. Why is Heavy Army at 15? Oh, Battle Mage, right. Okay, I'm gonna have to level Heavy Armor up. Mysticism is a bit useless. Destruction, well, level up a little bit. And sneak. Yes. Welcome to the stream, Nezradul. Save it again. And yes, that's right. We came to Skingrad to find out about Red Rose Manor. So let's do this.
Hello. What? Who are you? Ah, who cares? I'm Druya. You want something? Or are you just practicing your Cyrodiilic?
Practicing the Cyrodiilic. Because Cyrodiil is very, yeah, civilized in a very human way. Red Rose Manor? Maybe you have heard of Red Rose Manor. Or maybe you have even seen the manor on the way between Way and Skingrad. It's a beautiful house, but it has a dark story. A story that is still not come to an end. Let me tell you about it. Please, go ahead. The Red Rose Manor once belonged to the Duke and Duchess of Villa, or whatever her name is, who lived there with their beautiful daughter, Aurora. One day, an evil witch visited the manor, carrying a basket of fresh red apples, and with a big, dangerous-looking wolf in tow. She offered Aurora an apple, but the young woman was suspicious and didn't want to taste it. Instead, she asked if it was poisoned, and the angered old hag, so she told her wolf to attack Aurora. Although the wolf didn't bite hard, she was infected with a rare form of narcolepsy the young woman got very ill. Aurora fell asleep, and she didn't wake up again. Devastated, her parents tried to find a cure for the disease. But this was more than 100 years ago. The alchemy hadn't come as far as it has today. Poor Aurora. What did her parents do? As a last resort, the parents decided to travel to Daggerfall to see an expert in rare diseases. In order to protect Aurora, they convinced a mage to cast a spell on her which would prevent her from being affected by time or by things or needs like hunger. Before he left, the mage also summoned ancestral ghosts to watch over Aurora. They would ensure that no one would harm her. Did the parents find a cure? No. Before they reached the Cyrodiil border, they were attacked by bandits and killed. Well, that's... oh dear. The mage who had put a spell on Aurora tried to get back into the castle, but he couldn't. The door was locked and bolted. So what happened to Aurora? No one knows. Maybe she is still sleeping inside the manor, or maybe the spell has weakened over time and she has aged and died. However, a short while ago, a diary written by Aurora's mother, Lady de Villa, was found in a pawnbroker shop. I have no idea how it ended up there. Oh, really? in the diary, Lady de Villa, I love how this particular modder makes these stories up. They're very funny and very convenient for you to get this house. In the diary, Lady de Villa had written about the daughter's illness, and now she and her husband decided to go to Daggerfall. She also wrote that they would hide a key to the manor in the nearby Haino cave. Interesting. Indeed, you are not the only one finding this very interesting. Many adventurers have tried to find the key since the secret was known. However, Haino Cave is nowadays infested with dangerous creatures, and no one has survived long enough to find the key. Don't tell me. I see a certain glimpse in your eyes. Are you interested in going there? Yes, I thought so. You know, I do have a bottle with a cure for necrolepsy. Narcolepsy. What is that? Right here. These potions are not hard to make nowadays. Bring it with you in case you manage to find the key and poor Aurora is still alive. Ah, how nice. Very lovely mod. Off we go. Hello, good doggy. Ah. Great, we've got two horses that are the same. Oh no, one's got lighter brown spots. Yep. It's the one I've got. Or is it this one? Dear me. No, it's not that one. Yeah, I remember the name. It's Houdini. unique horses. I'm pretty sure I made this one essential too. So I don't think they respawn. They might respawn. Looks like it's going to start raining. You can tell by the wind. The wind makes a certain gushing sound every time before it starts before the clouds start forming. In fact, the rain droplets will immediately start falling as soon as there's a bit of a sun shower before it storms. And for those who don't know, sun showers are an actual thing, especially in summer times. Sun showers happen when there's not enough clouds to form a proper rain, and there's still sun out, but the rain cloud above you is raining, but the sun is still out, so it's called a sun shower. It's very nice. It's very rare though, because usually usually the clouds need to form bigger and bigger before they can start raining. Before raining happens. A little few weather facts there. Gosh, it's nice. And with the bigger trees, and because these trees have bigger meshes as well, that's why it's a little bit taxing on the old FPS, but not too much that you notice it very much. The sun will be more obscured in forests and stuff, and make it feel more bushy and lush. Oh, that's where the alien ruin is. And so far so good, no crashes. Maybe heat mode 4 is the one. But now that I've said that, I've probably jinxed myself. As we all know, Oblivion is very unpredictable. I think this is a modded cave. Anyway, I don't want my horse to start getting unconscious and running off, so I'll leave my horse here. As soon as I go down this area, it slows down a little bit. It was the reverse effect in with Unique Landscapes anyway. Oh my goodness. Oh. Fire and Frost. And I'm not using a magic mod because they are notorious for conflicting with vampire mods. Gotta concentrate. All of a sudden I feel like I've got to concentrate more with Masker's Oblivion Overhaul. Oh dear. very wild out here. What have we got? Oh no. I'm so dead. That is the ugliest thing ever. Oh man, I'm not invincible in Lich anymore. Oh my goodness, they really pack a punch, these things. At least it's not going for my horse. Oh, now a Minotaur? Oh my goodness, this really is Masters of Oblivion Overhaul at work. Young Minotaur. Come get some, fool. Wow, that's expert. I actually got through all that. I do have regenerating health though, it makes it a lot easier. Oh man, that's ugly. Feathers. Not sure what I would do with some feathers. Maybe make arrows with it. But I'm not a Fletcher, so I'm not going to be using a bow. Although, actually, why not? I'm a jack of all trades anyway, so I've made it so I'm a battle mage, but / jack of all trades. Did I save it? No, I did not. Make sure the save is done before we go to here. Oh, actually, it's going to be dark as anything. Masters of Oblivion Overhaul makes things very dark. And I'm not going to be able to sneak, so there's no point of me trying. Oh no. Alternate start. The alternate start mod doesn't give me torches, so I can't actually technically go in there. I can't actually do it yet. I need torches. And Masters of Oblivion Overhaul makes torches hard to come by. Better off getting a spell. Off to the Imperial City we go. But it's all part of the fun. And nothing's wasted. Killing enemies gets you to level up as well. Not bad for level 2. Jeez. Am I level? Yeah, level 2. Not bad for a level 2. Killed all those creatures. Masters of Oblivion Overhaul actually enhances the combat though. Makes it a lot more easier and more... not easier, well easier in the sense that nothing feels spongy. But harder in the sense that they also are a lot more smarter. They'll surround you, they'll ambush you, they will attack while running as well. So some, especially the wolves, are very dangerous. They fight like real wolves now. They don't just stop and then bite. They bite while they run, because that's what dogs do. What dogs and wolves do is they lunge at you. That's what they do with Masters of Oblivion Overhaul. Edgar Vertrieve. Or Edgar Vertrieve. You don't want the very best. You want cheap. And I've got cheap. Yes, yes, I know. Come on. Blah, blah, blah. I'm very OCD. I don't like these strange things happening while I'm trying to immerse myself. I don't understand why they made her follow you outside the... She's the only barn. She's the... I think it was part of a little immersive attempt of making her concerned about what you're doing with the horses. You know? Just trying to work out what's going on. Someone's eating the horses. Like, or stealing them. Anyway. Yeah. Market district.
How goes it?
Fine.
There's something strange about Ida Norman. I heard she was climbing up the chapel. Farewell.
Emergency. Oh wait. Oh jeez, I don't have enough money.
From the other provinces?
Nothing
Greetings
I'd like
to you.
to talk about. Have you heard?
Maybe
Bandit Seal has a bit of a checkered past.
Maybe if I just go to the Merchant's Inn. Beautiful loading screens. Don't have enough time to read them though because of orcs. Oblivion Reloaded combines. He said rain sounds only, but there's wind sounds as well.
How are you?
Because
It's my pleasure. Please continue.
Because it's technically part of the rain thing, which is very immersive. It's not that I'm complaining.
May I interest you in some of my fine wares?
Can I sell you a nice imp gore? Can I sell you some of that? And what else do I have to show for my battles? Absolutely nothing. Let's see, Respite, can sell that.
An excellent bargain.
Even though I probably should use those potions, get into the habit of using them because fatigue is very important with Maskers Oblivion Overhaul.
Thank you for your business.
I mean, I'm assuming it
Goodbye.
is. Maskers is a D&D based mod.
Hello there. Greetings to you.
Greetings to you. Greetings, he says something nice and then pulls that face.
Go ahead. I'm listening. Have you read Oblivion's Black Horse? Terribly written, sensationalistic.
Good morning.
Oh.
Good day.
Oh. Oh, goody.
What's going on with you?
They say
any
Will need that. Book writing kit weighs a ton. So
I hear.
I'm going to much more dangerous place. Oh, 3 weight for a repair hammer. Oh dear.
What's the news from the other parts of Tamriel?
I'm sure he would have said they say syndicates of wizards. They always say that. Just trying to find torches, really. Purple cape. Maskazad's capes. Oh, cool. Why not? Hard side. I'm just allowed to go into these barrels and take whatever I want. It's a bit silly, but you know, it's part of what Bethesda intended. That's my excuse anyway. Horse meat doesn't do anything other than fortify, restore speed. That's pretty funny, restore speed. We got, that's probably from Snack Brabara. Probably put horse meat in there. You know, she loves horse meat. I already checked them. Blue cloak. Why not?
Go ahead.
Oh, look at those. You can really see that the fly Amanita has better textures. You've got complaints? Of course you've got complaints. Who doesn't? Office of Imperial Commerce. Edgar Vitrine.
Edgar Vitrine, you don't want the very best. You want cheap. And I got cheap.
Oh yeah?
We'll see.
Make you like me more?
Don't. Good one. Don't. Yes, yes, whatever you say. Don't. I doubt it. Not. I doubt it.
There we go.
I offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil.
Starlight, here we go. It's nice and cheap too. Let's see if I can haggle just a little bit. Hang on, how much is that? 92. Let's bring it down to 91, eh? Very good. I would get a water breathing spell, but I'm going to become a vampire one day, so... Not that he knows that, but... Yeah, he doesn't really care about
Thank you.
anyway.
Come again. You too.
A lot of his spells from the base game get added to your list of spells that you start with. So which won't really need Sea Stride, so we'll just get a slight spell and off we go to... Really need armor though. It's very silly to walk around my pajamas. I need to get some armor. And I've got the money for it, so let's get some armor. Ah, I can see the armor's slightly better textures.
I'm Bernardo. I handle the heavy armor at the best defense. I'm also an advanced trainer in heavy armor, so I know what I'm talking about.
Okay. He hates my guts.
Make it quick.
Make it quick.
Good. What a dumb joke.
It's... I got more stupid jokes.
Goodness, what can I say? Goodness, what can I say?
Goodness, what can I say?
Blah, 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 what a bore. I see.
Okay.
Have a look around. You won't find better prices in all Tamriel.
I've also got skill level based equipment, so I'm probably going to have to just be the lowly iron wearer. Let's see.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Thank you.
Tell your friends about me. Farewell.
Let's clear it up. What do we got here? Not something a rich man would be wearing, but I've got a silver short sword, so how's that? And a cape, why not? I've got a purple cape, I think blue cloak is good. But we'll wear the blue cloak when it's raining. Head go for green. You don't want the birdie best, you want cheap. And I've got cheap. I always get that stuck in my head. Can't find torches. Let's see how... Ah. It's not green. How awesome. Excellent. I wonder what clay's for. Everything has a use pretty much. Herder's crook. Why not? Always handy to have one of them. That means, that's right, speechcraft. If I get better at speechcraft and personality, I can attain more things. Grain grinder, yeah. So cool. You've got a real bounce to your step. I bet you're quite the acrobat. Haven't heard that line in so long, so I haven't been an acrobat character for a very long time. For obvious reasons, really. Because, well, they're not obvious to non-Oblivion players. Yeah. But basically, found a lantern. Any skill that doesn't affect your capability in battle will hinder you at later levels. So you've got to really oh yes. Nothing too, how awesome. Love exploits. Oh yes.
What is it, citizen?
If I was playing with the Skurious Oblivion Overhaul or any other Overhaul, they would pretty much make all these barrels what's it called? marked as stolen. Now we're ready. But thanks to Maskers, he didn't believe in that no stealing, no taking from barrels thing. It's a lot easier for lower levels, you know. It's not a big deal because eventually... Now it's raining again. It's not a big deal because at later levels you won't really need to go in those barrels anymore. It's just something to help you in lower levels to get what you need. The basics, basically. With Maskers Oblivion Overhaul, it does add a lot of unpredictability. So even though I've killed all these creatures, there will be probably a whole bunch of more creatures there. Or even come out of nowhere. It's another thing that can especially happen in the wilderness. It's dangerous in the wilderness, after all. Excellent. And I'm probably very low level to be able to do this dungeon, but if that's the case, then I'll give up. I won't give up straight away, but I'll try and grind through this. But it's going to be hard because Maskers. Oh Jesus, ogres. No. Giant minotaurs. Well, on that note, I think I'm not ready to get that mana yet. They're like, who's this little thing trying to invade our little territory, and they just killed me 3 hits. And so they would, because there's huge minotaurs. Oh man. Okay. Well, we got ready for some battle. We got ready to start adventuring. It is supposed to be a high level cave. And we're not going to cheat in this playthrough. I'm going to try not to cheat at all. Resist the urge. Maybe we'll go into this alien ruin. And maybe that's going to be extremely grindy as well. Oh my goodness, that was funny. The way they just hit me like that 3 times and then I'm just dead without even making a sound. What's that? Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
What's the matter? Getting tired?
I am no match for those guys. What's the matter? Getting tired? Oh, might as well try and take them on. Or I'm beginning to realise Maskus is actually very grindy. On expert anyway. He's tough. See how the fanfare is surrounding me? Oh my goodness. Oh dear. Was that a low level dungeon? I don't even, it didn't seem like one. I really need to escape with my horse from now on. Fat first. I mean, I'm level 2, you gotta realise I am level 2, so... Wow, that's some tough stuff. Let's just give that a wide berth. Who goes there? I want to find a dungeon to start looting and making some money though, so might as well do that. That's what the game is about anyway. Felglit Cave. What is that? Spider. Young giant spider. And I think there's vampires in here. I'll just save it. Hang on. Oh, too late.
Keep walking.
I am basically too weak to go in any dungeon, I think. Oh dear. Well, there we go. That's there we have it. Can't go in any dungeon. Pretty much. Even the low level dungeons is too hard. So I'm gonna have to start chatting up some peeps and slowly gaining my levels before I even attempt to go in there. Because I think, based on how quickly I die, I would say I have to be at least a level 15. Level 15 before I can even attempt to go in there. Because they're just slicing me up. They're just absolutely bashing through that armor. My armor be damned, it's not even helping. I did forget to wear my helmet though. Oh, that pretty helmet. My pretty helmet. Life just got worse after that. Kept losing things. Who remembers that voice and actor? Who remembers that character? And also keep in mind that I am very low level. I'm basically 20. I'm and minor skill, so I'm actually a novice at heavy armor, so yeah. Very pipsqueak. I'm beginning to think that having a battle mage class was actually a mistake. Oh, I might my leveling system, the leveling system mod will fix everything, so won't make that too hard at the end. I'll be laughing at the end of the day. Go back to Skingrad. Rainy Roo, Rainy Roo. Love saying that every time it rains. Even though that's not what the character meant when he said that in the Shivering Isles. Gal burst in it. Oops, it's always hard to...
Well met.
Hello?
Tell me more.
Ah. Already likes me. That's
Be
interesting.
seeing you. It's my pleasure. Please continue.
Witch Hunter. Oh, no wonder.
Good day.
Seeing my faction ranks. Doesn't tell me much with faction ranks. Legion already likes me, so all the good characters always like me a little bit. That's the awesome thing about Masters of Oblivion Overhaul. They basically make factions a lot more dynamic and immersive by making... There's basically a war, like faction wars going on in Cyrodiil with Masters of Oblivion Overhaul. Does a lot of cool things, like I said. Absolutely, really awesome overhaul. Plus, there's going to be the vampire stuff. What should we do while we're at Skingrad, eh? Don't actually know. It's raining a lot though.
Good to see you.
Good to see you too. See if I have a disease or something. I know diseases are a lot more grindy with Masters of Oblivion Overhaul, and especially because I've got, what's her name? Expert level, so this is going to be absolutely really hard. I just realised. When I'm a vampire, it'll be better though. Not really, because it's also grindy.
What's going on with you? They say syndicates of wizards led a boycott of Imperial goods in the land of the Altmer.
The Altmer have powerful wizards. It could be a dangerous
How goes it?
situation.
Take care.
Goodbye. What? Come on, join the Fighters Guild, see the world, and get paid for it.
Yeah, I'm not high level enough to do
This better be good.
It better be good.
Oh, please. Where did you... I see. Be seeing you.
Don't think I'll be very interested in Glath here, doing that quest. Why is it so dark in here?
Greetings to you.
Blessings of the Nine. My name is Tumendil. I'm the chapel priest. I'm sure you can find your way around the chapel by yourself. I'm listening. I doubt it. What a wonderful compliment. Take care.
Go ahead, I'm listening. I'm David of Surili Brothers Vineyard. Gaston is my brother. From our vineyards come the finest wines in Tamriel.
Finer than Tamika's.
Ah, well, in all honesty, no. But our wines are very good, and much cheaper than Tamika's very fine product, I assure you.
It's very good to know.
All right,
What do we get to know? Thank you for your honesty too, by the way.
whatever you want. You think that's funny? No. I wish I could say that. Yes, yes, whatever you say. Gaston and I make great wines, reasonably priced. Skingrad has 2 great vintners, Tamika and Surili. I'll never say a word against Tamika's wines. Goodbye.
I'd love to just travel to Cyrodiil in real life, if it exists. If it existed, I mean. And just try that Tamika's wine. Never tried a fabulous wine before.
Well met.
I've come close. I've went to really fancy restaurants before. Very expensive ones at that. And tried some wine. And it was very nice. It's very easy to drink, I find. Easy in the sense that you don't have to enable your alcohol mode sensors.
Greetings. Yes?
I don't like wine if it's not easy to drink though, otherwise it's just terrible wine in my opinion. Every alcohol beverage should be easy to drink.
May I interest you in some of my fine wares?
Let's get some of that. To make a vintage, oh,
I
it's
appreciate your business.
a bit expensive, that one.
Be seeing you.
Oh, I forgot about the permanent debuffs. They can happen. Oh, the maskers might actually fix all that stuff. It does a buttload of things that are really, really quality of life and really awesome.
What? You need some place to rest? Okay then. It's upstairs, the room at the west end of the hall.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Not gonna rest now, but rent the room.
Yes. Hail! Have mercy. Just 1 coin. 1 more coin and I can get a pair of shoes.
Consistent beggar voices.
Thank you, kind sir. Blessings of anew upon you.
But I might as well use it. It was there, it was easy to install, and I thought, why not? Hello, Rob. Cat. Hello, kitty. Pat, pat, pat. What to do? I'm gonna accidentally on purpose get bitten by a vampire, hopefully tonight. And if that doesn't work, I might have to use a console command to get myself the infection, because with something happens with safe roads, and it makes getting bitten by a vampire a lot harder because they're safe. There's no spawn points, and I don't know. I remember once getting bitten by a vampire at what's the name? What's it called? Yeah, the waterfront district of the Imperial city. But with this mod anyway, which was cool. Now that I've got 503 gold, I'm gonna have to might as well go out and go to another dungeon, I think. Ah, it's so high level. No, I'm gonna have to talk to people. Can't really talk to them, they only want money, obviously.
Yes. Duty calls. All right. Where'd you get that? That's good. Oh, that works for me. Take care.
It's a good thing I made the leveling a bit faster at first, because, oh my goodness, do I need to level. It's very grindy when it's slow leveling. Too many times you get caught with your pants down.
And you spare a coin.
I just gave you a coin.
Well met. I'm Valandra Sabor, Primate of Julianus. You may address me as Your Eminence. I'm listening.
Doesn't actually think I'm that bad.
Good one.
No, you can't really get to know him much.
You're good. A primate has better things to do than provide tourist information. Beggars have plenty of time on their hands. I'm sure you'll have much in common. Farewell.
What an insult.
Fight well. Go ahead, please. This better be good. You're not... Goodness, what can I... No. You're pathetic. You're... That's pretty good. Not... That's just talk. Yeah. Good. What do people do here? In town, shopkeepers, smiths, priests, the usual. Fighters and mages guild. The rest are farmers or herders. Wines are a Skingrad specialty, and the Surly and Tamika vineyards are famous all over Cyrodiil. Have a good day now.
Okie dokie. One more guard to chat up, and then I'm suddenly... everything's just comes unlocked and I become level 3.
Hi there. Yes? Go ahead. That's great! How's it go? Not now. Not later. Don't waste your flattery on me.
I wish I could say that.
That's not bad.
Okay, so we definitely need more strength. Well, willpower is always good. And endurance. Armorer. Yeah, armorer. Blade. Leave blunt. It's a waste of points. Don't really care about blunt. Even though blunt is used in the Legion as well. Let's see. Excellent. Ooh, pardon me guys, I have to go and just check on my food. I've got thawing out. well as I remembered that food, because it was nearly all the way thawed out. So I put it in the fridge, and I got myself a beer. Why not? I'm a bit hungry, so I might as well have a few calories. Pretty funny. Calories. But it's true, there's lots of calories in beer.
Can't you see that I'm very busy?
I can see that. You're very busy being mentally ill. I know.
How do you do?
Ah, yes. Tamika. I just remembered. There's one particularly naughty boy that works for Tamika and steals himself food for some reason. And he gets himself into trouble all the time, gets killed. I don't know if it's a problem with the Xbox version of this game, but with the PC version, he always goes and steals food. There he is.
Good to see you.
Bernadette Penniless.
You've got my ear. Let's hear it.
Excellent. Make him essential. Once you make them essential, it solves the whole problem. The matter gets resolved once the guard thinks, oh yeah, you're dead now. Well, not really dead, but unconscious. Could have been something from Better Cities and Unique Landscapes doing that though, but maybe not. So what are we going to do? Let's see. There's a mine up there. That's lovely. Oh, look at this. Big these flowers are. Oh. Magical. So he doesn't really need Unique Landscapes to make it look even better, because really there's a beauty about this rolling hills and simplicity of Oblivion. It might be nostalgia really playing a part, but I think it's really pretty even without Unique Landscapes. Unique Landscapes are great and everything, but those frames really do a lot of terrible things.
Greetings to you.
Ah, your ass.
It is all in the nose. Yes, of course, it is also in the mouth. The fragrance, the sharp, startling odor, the sheep's cheese, ambrosia, nectar. Yes, I am the shepherd, Eurus, and it is my sheep and my deft hand and sharp nose which produce the glorious cheeses of Skingrad. Where can you get sheep's cheese but in Skingrad? And why? Because only in Skingrad is your ass, master of sheep's cheese. I can also teach a bit of athletics. Why, you ask? Because I am the mountain sheep's brother, and I must dash with him from crag to crag.
Excellent.
Go ahead.
That was a long introduction, wasn't it?
Gracious. Gracious. What? That's enough. That's enough. You win this one. That's not bad. Be seeing you.
I let him know that I appreciate his work as a cheesemaker. And I personally absolutely love sheep's cheese. It is very nice. I remember trying this truffle cheese. Trying this truffle cheese from a very nice cheese place, and I don't know what you call them. And this particular one was very good. And I tried sheep's truffle, and I fell in love. Absolutely amazing. Of course, now I don't know if I can even eat cheeses anymore. I don't even know. I've got this acid reflux problem. It's really serious. Even when I take the tablets, it still doesn't really solve the problem. Level 3. Let's have some more words with Tamika, eh?
I'm Tamika. We grow our own grapes and make fine wines. All right. You... Such adventures. That's enough. What a... Handsomely done. A pleasure doing business with you. Excellent.
That was an accident.
Skingrad's wines are the best in Tamriel. I invite you. Try them for yourself. Here, it is perfect for grapes and perfect for wine. The sun and soil here are like my native Hammerfell, but the climate is milder and the rainfall more reliable. Be seeing you.
And this guy hates my guts. I know he always does.
I'm a fair-handed grapes and bows. Shamir, grower and trainer. But I suspect you want to shoot, not grow grapes. Am I right? What?
He doesn't really...
You're... Don't... Remarkable. You can't scare me. Nah. Where'd you get that? That's good. Remarkable. You can't scare me. Don't talk such rot. Don't talk such rot. Oh, don't. Is that so? Don't. Oh, please. It's not bad. Riemann Broder. He works Surly's vineyard. I work Tamika's vineyard. Riemann spent 20 years in the Legion, and he's an advanced marksman trainer.
Nice.
Goodbye.
What's his name?
I hope I can... Riemann Broder.
Raymond Broder.
Bye.
It's like he just answered my question. Raymond Broder. He's usually found... run a role play and try and meet him to see about joining the Legion one day, because that would be very, very awesome. What the... I have never ever seen this before. There's Raymond oh my goodness. This is an Oblivion moment.
What do you want?
Isn't this your lunch break? You're working so hard, picking each other, raking each other's skin.
We'll see. That's just talk. It's good of you to say so. You're pathetic. That's not bad.
He doesn't have anything to say, probably because he's going to talk about the Emperor's death, which hasn't happened yet. Oh, he doesn't teach anything.
Bye.
But I asked him, what about joining the Imperial Legion? Well, he said, oh, well, it takes tough bones, kid. You gotta get yourself... You gotta start picking at each other's legs. And, this is what Oblivion's all about. Oh, haven't talked to you yet.
Anytime now. You need to see Ugak if you want to buy a horse. She's inside.
Notice his eyes are a bit wonky. You notice that? Just a little bit.
All right. So, what nonsense. You... Every little bit helps. That's not bad. Tamika makes some truly fine wines at her winery. I think they're every bit as good as the Surly Brothers wines. Good day.
Keep accidentally giving my money away. Gotta be careful when coercing with people. Can't afford to just... Like with my Lich character, I was just filthy rich. I just made myself that way because of reasons. But I find it that when you have to go out and explore and stuff, try to find money that way. But as soon as I... Hang on. Let's see my sneak. Sneak 15. Oh dear. Talk to this guy. This is what I have to do.
Something to report?
To level up.
Yes? Right. What nonsense. That's just not That's just stupid. What nonsense.
I would ask him about Hieronymus Lex.
Yeah, I've heard of him. Isn't he a soldier or a guardsman in the Imperial City?
What can you tell me about vampires? Strange that you should ask. I was told to distribute these notes this morning. Here, have one. Vampires. Oh no. I hope one doesn't get me. Yes. Officer of the Imperial Guard. Public Threat Awareness Division. Good citizens of Cyrodiil, lock your doors and shutter the windows at night. The setting sun heralds the feeding hours of the filthiest creatures. Vampires. Although they normally avoid cities, there have been increased reports of vampires preying on helpless travellers in the provinces. If you must travel beyond city walls after nightfall, be wary of approaching strangers. A vampire may take on any shape or form, and may stay concealed if they so wish. No matter how strong or quick you deem yourself, avoid engaging in combat with a suspected vampire at all costs. Their unnatural physical prowess and deadly mind tricks have left many proud warriors as drained corpses by the roadside. The risk of encountering vampires is at its highest around the midnight hours. Oh, good to know. When most of them leave their caves to feed, vampires are attracted to the scent of flesh and blood. Carrying any kind of neat bottles of blood during nightly travel is not recommended. Vampires feel no fear, but can still be deterred. Staying near an Imperial Guardsman is undoubtedly the best precaution, as vampires are blinded and petrified by the shining armor and unwavering faith of our fine warriors. They're strong. And then there's Imperial Legion, soldier strong. If no aid is in sight, wielding a torch is a good preliminary defense. And carrying a clove of garlic or pouch of dust from a deceased vampire may also help. Such items can be bought at the various fine establishments of commerce in the Imperial City Market District. But in truth, whether one is attacked by vampires or left in peace by them is really up to luck and chance. Do not tempt fate by thinking yourself well protected, when the only real protection that can be had is a walled-in city guarded by the Imperial Watch, and at last, but not least, the warm glow of daylight. Vampires cannot be reasoned with, no matter how well honed your speechcraft may be, or how great your personality is. There is no way of talking yourself out of an encounter with these foul creatures. Their brains simply do not function as well as ours. It is foolish to attempt conversation with them. The only words they understand are "die, unholy monster." And this is so funny, so well written, and only when spoken by an Imperial guardsman. Be vigilant, be safe, be aware. This message is brought to you in part by the Merchant Society of the Imperial City, Captain of the Imperial Guard, Paranormal Threats Division. This is so awesome. This is really, really cool. I love the way... Oh, that was just excellent. You can see how much the Imperial Guards are so... ensuring you that they're stronger than vampires and stuff. So typical of the Imperial Legion. Oh, that was funny. Sensationalistic trait, if you ask me. Oh, this has been an excellent stream. Even though I'm just going to be patiently. I'm not stopping now. I'm going to deliberately get myself infected. So armor is a bit of a thing. So take that off, or maybe leave it on. I can't really excuse this. He wants to become a vampire. He does. He's like myself. He's very how do you say, captivated by them. Wants to know what they're all about. Don't mind me, just innocently patrolling the city, not thinking about getting infected by a vampire. How terrible, horrible creatures. Oh, disgusting. Yes. Oh, and also I've got a mod called Loathsome Liches, which is going to make very cool, very powerful liches in the game. So yeah. Different kinds of liches and stuff like that.
Greetings.
Samo the Baker. Such a shame that he's always closed and he doesn't actually do any. Let's make use of that bed. Now there is a bug. This crap.
What?
Okay, I've still got the bed.
Good day.
Sometimes when you exit the city and you know you do some stuff, sometimes it either forgets that you have this room already rented out, and it will make it yeah, make it not yours, and vice versa. It actually does the opposite as well, where you can actually stay in this room indefinitely without the unofficial Oblivion patch or any fix of that matter, and just sleep here as long as you want, as long as you don't leave the bed and leave the room. It's pretty funny, but I'm not going to do that. That wouldn't be proper. It would be proper for a well-educated role player like myself. I'm joking, of course. Just feels so proper right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Maybe 8 hours. There we go. Oh, nice and bright.
Hail! Good to see you. Slof here is acting even stranger than usual, don't you think? Without question.
Without question.
Responsible for enchanted items. I'll keep that in mind the next time.
Gavin Green's getting excited. This is going to be so cool. I love the moonlight. This is moonlight rays. So yeah. I don't have any meat on me, I don't think. Probably should have bought some meat. Oh dear, I don't have any meat. But that's okay. I don't have armor on at least. And I'm not having a torch or a spell that emits light. Let's save this. This is going to be tricky because at the same time I want to defend myself from creatures, but not creatures of the night. Nice and far away from the city walls. Make sure at least I can see, because I couldn't, that would be most annoying. I'd have to use a torch to see, and then I'd, you know... Oh dear, look at me, just, you know, risking my life because I'm so obsessed with vampirism. They could kill me easily, I mean even bandits can, and I'm not wearing any armor. Look at these lively flowers. I'm just, you know, picking some flowers at midnight, or near midnight. This might take a while. And if all else fails, I'll actually... Oh, there's an imp up there. No, that would be a gargoyle. It's too big to be an imp. Gargoyles are in mass because of Oblivion Overhaul. Might go on the rock, just, you know. Oh no. Stay here. I could go to Bloodcrust Cavern and just... But they'll kill me in just one hit. Vampires are extremely powerful with this mod. Like, absolutely incredible strength, and yeah, they can kill you with one hit pretty much. And me, low level, 3 level, at level 3, it's like, yeah right, one hit and you're down. What's this cave? Ah, no. Silly rat. Oh, a tarantula. Oh goodness. I can't even see it as it's crawling through the grass. There you are. Oh no. Let's get the hell out of here. Oh. Poisoned. Not even a healing spell would have helped me there. I've got more chance dying than getting bitten by a vampire. lot of runestones around here. It's also randomized, I'm pretty sure, whether or not, you know. What if I wait? Might save it. And wait. I had this problem before with this mod where I'd never got bitten by a vampire, like there would never be any vampires that come. I don't know what causes it. Ever since I started using safe roads, for some reason they don't come around. Oh, imps. Yeah, I'm going to have to sort. Oh my goodness, there's heaps of them. This is what I get for being an idiot. Going out at night, trying to get bitten. But I'm going to go into a vampire lair and just catch the disease that way. Might as well. It's very hard though. Very hard. They run so fast. Spells ignore armor anyway, so I have a feeling this was a very bad idea. Okay, he's really strong. But I wonder how strong the guard is. Two of them too.
Oh!
Thank goodness they arrived when they did, huh? Ooh. And a major skills rope, why not? Ginseng tea. Absorb strength tome and a torch. My goodness. Aren't I lucky? We're gonna try and get more lucky and find this blood crust cave. I think it's on this side. Yep, it's on this side. Time to go in Bloodcrust Cavern. Say hello to some vampires. Remember seeing, but that was unique landscapes, however. Remember seeing, yeah, here's a cave down here. Please let there be vampires in there. Probably will be because of the mod. Yep, this is it, Bloodcrust Cavern. Hey everyone, don't mind me, I've got no chance against yous all. I'm going to put on my backpack and get a torch out. Don't mind me, Khajiit vampire.
Let's get this over.
Yep, let's get this over with and get the hell out of here. And I caught it. Look at that. And now suddenly I feel the urge to rest and rest and rest. I'm sick now and I must be tended to. That was easy to catch it too. Goodness me. Hang on. That's the one. That was a Khajiit vampire too. How cool. Khajiit vampire infected me. I was carrying a torch because, you know, just don't want to get affected again. Beer. Got plenty of money, so no time to talk.
Good evening.
Oh, good evening. At 1 a.m. Didn't seem suspicious at all. What were you doing out there? Huh. Oh, nothing. Nothing at all. Just minding my own business. And all of a sudden, out of nowhere, this creature came out. I'm not sure what happened, but I fled. And yeah, now I'm here.
Good to
So
see
lucky.
you.
Better go to the chapel to heal whatever I got.
Go ahead, please.
Yep, still got the bed.
Goodbye.
Still got the bed. And you'll see the bug at work now, because basically I will... Oh, no. No bug. No bug.
What? You need some place to rest? Okay. Goodbye.
Maskers does fix a lot of stuff with scripts. Pretty much is only a script mod. And of course, meshes and textures, and all that stuff, but it's mainly a script mod. But it's made by the best scripter for Oblivion that any of us have ever came across. Very lucky to have Masker to care about Oblivion. And amongst other people too that have done so many good things for Oblivion. I'm a big believer in the Oblivion Reloaded people and the E&B dude, and I can't remember their names, but yeah, 24 hours. Oh yes, baby. I believe this you start having nightmares unless the it changes the nightmares to something else. Eventually you feel uneasy. Somehow the wound you got from that vampire yesterday has miraculously healed itself now. All that's left is a mild itch. However, this itch feels more than skin deep. Oh, gotta save it again. Very excited. Once you become a vampire, it's very hard to cure yourself too, because there's a huge quest. I'm not gonna, but heavens forbid I do that quest though. But yeah. You find it hard to focus your mind. Your eyes flicker from side to side. Your skin looks terribly dry and your tongue tastes of metal. You know full well that this is not right and that you should go seek a healer soon, but still, there is a small part of you that enjoys this feeling. A part that seems to be part of something else as well. This is so cool and immersive. If I'm sounding like a Skyrim player, but very immersive with the rain going on. think the bug happens. There's a bug where the disease indefinitely stops progressing, and yeah, but you know, I think it happens when you're doing a lot of stuff, and okay. Just as I was saying it too. Oh, there we go. Your heart has stopped beating. Your lungs have stopped breathing. Your eyes notice every little detail around you, and your ears pick up the faint echoes of your former heartbeats. As you feel up and down your new fangs with long, sensitive fingers, the last remaining piece of your humanity is swept away. All that is left is the compelling urge to sink those fangs into the neck of a sleeping human to gain something. I could use a drink. Ah, changed the eyes. It's got white eyes this time. That's part of one of the mods that I've got. Alright, let's sneak into someone's house and drink their blood. She's still up. She can see me as clear as day. Oh, baby. Let's see. Oh, bigger. Always drink from a beggar. Noticing this spell is not working? Gotta find someone and quickly. It's 6 AM. Great, a guard. Come on, baby. Am I silenced?
Is everything all right? You look a bit ill.
Oh, everything's fine. Come on. Dinner is served. After the ecstasy has passed, you take a moment to regard your meal as it continues sleeping, unaware of the 2 pinpricks that testify to your visit. There are now two wills fighting over your soul, and currently one of them is winning. Your mortal appearance has returned, albeit in a stronger and faster body. With it comes the dulling of the senses, but you can regain your paranormal ones with something. Something's wrong. Oh, okay, I've got the spell. Lesser power, good. But why isn't this spell working? How strange, I couldn't use any other spell. I was silenced while I was looking to feed.
Hi there.
Hi there. Nothing. Oh dear. Well, I think that's awesome. I think that's just fantabulous, and I might end this stream here. Good to know that this game seems to be more stable than the Better Cities Unit Landscapes one. Oh dear, looks like those. I didn't want to admit it, but yeah, Better Cities Unit Landscapes does tend to make the game crash. I am very, very happy. Very happy vampire. Oh dear, this is awesome. Anyway, thank you for watching, guys. Hope I saved it. I think I did, yeah. Thank you for watching so much, guys. This was actually very fun to start. And I'll see you guys next time. This was incredible, actually. I really enjoyed it. With these mods too, it makes Oblivion a lot less boring, you know, because that's the thing about the base game, is that it can get very not boring, but too relaxing, and it makes you feel, makes you feel bored, yeah, so it makes you feel a bit bored. So yeah, very happy. Oh, it's going to be a long, arduous journey to be able to even be accepted into the vampire society, one of the vampire societies. So, yeah. Anyway, Gavin Green, thank you for watching. You too, Nezradul. Hope you've had a great time watching. This was amazing. This is I might even stream again today. I don't even know. I'm so excited about this. But yeah, I'll end it there for now, and see you guys later.